Hey guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel, The Collector's Oasis. Here we have the 2021 LEGO Jurassic World Baryonyx Dinosaur Boat Escape Set. It's number 76942. It includes 308 pieces, 4 figures, an ACU guard, Darius, Owen Grady, and Yaz. And it includes 2 dinosaurs, the Baryonyx and a baby velociraptor, and it retails for $79.99. This set is so great. I am so glad I got this set along with the other 2 Jurassic World sets from 2021. This one in particular is fantastic. Like, I don't know which one's my favorite, the Carnotaur one or this one. It has only 308 pieces for $80. Yeah, that's definitely expensive. If this was $50, it would easily be my favorite of the 3. Right now, it's pretty much a 4 out of 5. I might even give it a 5 out of 5, but probably a 4 out of 5 just because the price compared to the part count. If this was $50, it would be a perfect set. Yeah, you have the small boat piece, and then you have the big boat piece, and then a large dino. But $80, you don't get much for that. So I think $50, $55 would have been better. You get 4 great figures, a great Baryonyx, another little dinosaur. But for the boat, there's not much to do. You have the interior here, and then some under there. But that's pretty much it. You don't have much to do. But for the part count, it really went far, which I was really surprised about. I do wish it was either cheaper or had more to it. For $80, I wish it came with a dock, with a guard tower, and a gate. I think that would have been cool. But as is, it's not bad. But yeah, let's get in close and take a look at all the details. First, we're going to start with the figures and dinosaurs, and then we're going to get to the builds. First up, we have Darius. He's one of the last kids from Camp Cretaceous. So glad to have all 6 of the kids from that show. His torso's great. I love the bone tooth necklace from his dad. Back of the torso is really cool. He has binoculars. His face is really great. I love the hairpiece. Works for him. You got the front of the face. And then the back of the face. Very good face printing for this guy. Very good figure. Next is Yaz. Another great figure. Love the leg printing. I do wish it was dual molded though. Fantastic torso. I absolutely love that printing. The back is great as well. She has a walkie-talkie, so just the standard walkie-talkie, which works. Great face. Standard ponytail hairpiece, but it looks good for her. Front of the face. And then the back. Very good face printing. Fantastic figure. So now I have all 6 kids. Then we have the ACU guard. Fantastic figure. Very standard for Jurassic World, but this guy is great. Love the leg printing. Amazing torso printing. Fantastic back printing. I love the Jurassic World logo. Great face. Then he has the standard baseball cap. Great figure. Love this guy. And then lastly, we have Owen Grady. Standard Owen. Every set with Owen, he's the same, unfortunately. But good leg printing. Pretty cool torso printing. Again, the skin tone isn't printed that great. Back printing. Face printing. I love the angry expression. I love the hairpiece. So that's the front. And then you have the back. Very good figure though. The first dino is what they label a baby velociraptor. So he or she is in the dark. He or she is in the dark orange color with brown and dark brown striping and patterns. Come on, focus. Yellow eyes. Pretty good mold. I'm kind of sick of this mold since they include them in like every set at this point. I wish we would get actual specific baby molds for the dinosaurs, because they've used this for like a baby T-Rex, a baby raptor, a baby Carnotaur. It's like, it's just annoying. They don't all look the same. So can we get specific baby molds now, Lego, please? Other than that, it's a good dinosaur. So to compare it to a figure, it's basically the height of a leg piece or a little bit taller. But yeah, it works as a baby dinosaur, almost a compy as well. So they work. And then the star of the show is the amazing Baryonyx. In pictures, this green looks way too bright and way too colorful, but in hand, it's fantastic. I believe this Baryonyx is supposed to be one of the twins or triplets in the show. I think there were twin or triplet Baryonyxes in the show, and I believe this is one of them. I don't remember the name for this one. It's been a while since I've seen that season, but I believe he or she is a named character. So for the tail, you have the longer and skinnier tail piece. So from here all the way here, this is one piece. It's dual molded, so rubber at the end, and then you have the harder plastic with the green and dark green printed, and then the tails do a 360, and then you have the torso, which is dual molded with tan and then the green and then the dark tan striping. You have a 2x3 plate connection here, and then you have little spikes going up all the way to his head. And then the legs are the standard Baryonyx type legs. You have the printed green and dark green. All his toenails are black, which are printed. You have the printed green again. And then the arms are the standard Baryonyx arms, so you have them in tan, and then the nails are printed in black, and then each arm has a stud connection here, so if you have a minifigure, you can take the stud and then the back of their legs, and then you can connect them, and then the Baryonyx will grab them and like shake them and basically try to eat any person that stands in its way. And then the legs move about that much and then that much, so that they both move that way. The arms move, without popping it out, the arms move about that much and then about that much. And then it's the standard dinosaur connections. And then the head, the top of the head is in the green, and then the mouth is in tan. All the teeth are printed white. I love the orange around the eye. You have the dark green printing coming up and down the head, some striping there. And then the orange around that eye as well. And then the mouth opens about that much and then closes, and then it goes down that much, up that much, and then it does a full 360 that way. But yeah, this guy's fantastic. I absolutely love the Baryonyx mold, so it's nice to get a couple versions. And then compared to a figure, they're pretty massive. I think the Baryonyxes in real life are a little smaller than this compared to a figure and a person, but it's very close. But yeah, this guy's pretty great. And then compared to the baby dinosaur, it pretty much towers over the baby raptor. But yeah, I love this Baryonyx. The green is coming out more turquoise on camera, but in real life, it's a standard green. I'm not sure why my camera is making it look like a different color. I should get that checked because a lot of my Lego color aren't coming out exact for some reason. I should look into that. But yeah, this guy is fantastic. Absolutely love him. Now on to the dinghy, so the small boat build. So this is one of the 2 builds of the set. So this is basically built on the newer style dinghy piece in olive green. So there's the top, there's the bottom, and then your basic, and then basically you have a stud here with a pole insert, a couple studs here, and then a couple studs back here, a couple cheese slopes, and then 2 tiles to put a crate on. And then you have the little motor back here. And then if you take a figure, you can stand or sit a couple here. So it depends who you want on the boat. I usually put the 2 kids, so Yaz and Darius. And then I usually put the baby dinosaur on the front. But yeah, it's simple. It's nice to get this dinghy again. Haven't gotten it in a while. You also have a 2x2 connection here and a 2x6 connection here. But yeah, I haven't gotten this dinghy in a while, so it's nice to get it again. And then the main part of the set is this fantastic boat. So they captured the Baryonyx and put him in this grabber cage. And then the name of the set, the Baryonyx escapes. So basically you want to keep him in the boat at all costs. So getting closer, and it's pretty hefty, honestly, for only 308 pieces. For only 308 pieces, there's some substantial weight, surprisingly. It's most of the weight is the boat hull piece, but all the pieces add some weight. So up front, you have this bit, like if you have like an anchor or something, and then you have like 2 life preservers, and then you have a rotating 360 floodlight. So there's a floodlight, and then a figure can hold the handlebars, and then it goes 360. And then you have a light over here, some greebling, and then you have, then you have some of the roof tiles that go up the bridge. You have a light on the front, and then on both sides you have a metallic blue Jurassic World number 28 sticker. That looks great. Here you have a life buoy or whatever those are called. Then you have another light here, and then I like the shaping of the hull all the way down here. You have another of these buoys or buoys. Over here, you have the arms of the cage. You have a ladder. You have another light. And then flipping it around, you have these pieces here. You have another light. You have another sticker with 28. I love the way these stickers look. There's only 3 stickers, so all on the boat. You have another light, you have a ladder, you have the other arm, you have another buoy, you have another light, and then you have another of these, more greebling here, another light, and then you have the final and 3rd sticker, which also says 28 with the Jurassic Park logo. I love the color scheme as well. The black, the dark blue, the yellow, and then the light gray looks really nice. And then if we go in the back, you have this, let me move these out of the way. You have this connection, so you have some tiles, and then you have the jumpers, and then some yellow tiles, and then some roof pieces. And then the Baryonyx's feet connect to these. And then for the arms, they're built up with some Technic and roof tiling on both sides. And then they're built with mostly these armature pieces with red translucent studs. And then these arm pieces can go all the way down on both sides. And then they can go all the way in on both sides as well, but one will get in the way. So you kind of want them even, kind of like that. But I'm just going to move them in for now. And then you have some bars on both sides. And then when you go closer, this is the main armature. So down here, if I can get a better angle, down here you have some white tiles, all good. So it's all built on this huge like mechanism that goes up. And then there's also two more red translucent studs. And then this is the neck and head brace of the Baryonyx. So for this armature, it can go all the way down and fold neatly. It can go up about that high, and then it can even fold, but it will hit the bridge over here. So you want it mostly on this side, but you kind of want it more like this, while these are around there. I will show you how to get the Baryonyx in there in just a bit. And then coming closer, you don't have to put these here, but there's no real good places to put the life jackets. So I just put them 2 studs away from the bridge on either sides, and then you have 2 life jackets, one there, and then one there, and you can use them for any figures. The instructions say to put the life jackets on the kids, but you can put them on any figure you want. I didn't want to put them on the kid figures because it covers their great torso prints, which I do want to see. So I just put the life jackets there. And then for the bridge, it goes up on both sides. So you have a ladder here, then you have a huge walkway here, and then you have a railing here, which looks really good. Then on this side, there's no ladder, but there's this gripper tool. So you use this to feed the Baryonyx. I'll get to this more in just a second. So what you feed them, if I can focus it. So what you feed them on both sides, there's these brown crates. So one here and then one there. And in both of the crates, there's orange fish. So this crate has an orange fish. And then on this side, this crate has an orange fish. And if you can see, you can also take out both crates because, let me get this fish. Let me get this one before it doesn't fall. You can take them out because there's 2, come on, focus, yellow jumpers. So when you take them out, you have 2 crates with the orange fish. So with that grabber, you take one fish and you put it in the grabber, and then you would give it to a figure to feed the Baryonyx while the Baryonyx is in the boat. So I'll leave the grabber with Owen, and I'll show you some of the details with the figures in just a second. So let me put this back in, and then let me put the other one back in. And then when we go to the bridge, you have these windows, and then you have this amazing window piece that goes across in the front. And then on this side, you have a clip with a trank gun that you can give to Owen or the ACU guard. And then you have smokestacks here with a light each. So both of these are the same, and then both of the lights can be angled up or down. And then on this side, you have the same windows, and then you have an electric staff. So this would be like a little taser staff you can give to either Owen or the ACU guard, and you could even give them to the kids if you want as well. And then on the top, you have these cool like binocular pieces that could be like speakers or cameras or lights or whatever. Then you have this dish with a antenna. Then you have like the radar dish or whatever this is called with a translucent red and translucent green stud. And then this is using a boomerang piece in white. And then if you take the radar dish and lift up, you can see the interior. So to see the interior, you can also remove the entire bridge to play underneath it. So here you have the entrance to the bridge. I like the yellow studs on both sides. And then getting in close, you have a like a speedometer, and then you have like some buttons over there, and then you have a white chair and then a white steering wheel. So you have a white steering, come on, focus. White steering wheel and then a white chair, and then nothing else, but it is detailed enough to put the figure in. So if you want to put the figure in, you take the guard, that's who I use, and then you can sit him at the controls. You can close it up, and then now he's ready to pilot the boat. So before I put it back on, let me just take this fish for you, it doesn't fall. So underneath, there's not too much. So you have a fire extinguisher here in red, and then you have a crate with a white and a tan egg. So the crate is movable, so if you take it out, it just tiled. So that's really all that's under the bridge. And going back to the crate, you have the crate and nougat, 2 eggs, like I just said before. Going back to the dinghy, I mentioned the yellow tiles. You can put the crate perfectly there, and then you can sit one person here, and then you can put the baby dino here. So you can transport the eggs in the dinghy, or like I'm doing, you can transport the eggs in the actual ship itself. And the shaping's pretty nice with this. The bridge is only attached to this jumper piece here, and then it wedges on the inside of these black pieces. So if I put the bridge back, you just put it there. From the back, you can even see the crawl space under the bridge if I zoom. But yeah, you can see the crawl space down below, the fire hydrant, and then here's the actual bridge where the ACU guard is. And then zooming out, all of these can move up and down. You can remove them because they're only on a clip. Flipping it over, this boat can float. So all of this black hull piece is hollow. This dark gray piece you can remove to get rid of the water that gets in it. So it is a single piece, but it's 2 pieces that are connected. So all of this is hollow, and this is a connection point for the old school motorized underwater motors. I'm not sure why they still use this connection because they don't sell those motors anymore. I guess they just didn't want to remold the hull, which does make sense because why remold it if you really don't need to? So to put the Baryonyx in here, you would want a figure here feeding him. So you can put Owen, one of the kids, or the ACU guard. And whenever you capture the Baryonyx, you would want to close the mouth first and angle the head any lower than this. So I usually do 1 or 2 clicks. 2 clicks is probably the easiest. So you don't have to change anything else to him. So again, you open these all the way up and then open this all the way up. So you want to put his feet on these studs. So the innermost sections of his feet you want on here. So lift that up, put his feet there. So you can see where his feet exactly go. So you want his toes to wrap around this gray piece. So when you have him in there, you want both of these all the way up. And then, well, let me move him out of the way because I forgot you can't have a figure there. But then you lower him, lower his head another notch, and then the guard you want all the way to his neck, and then you can push his head back up. You can open his mouth, and then you can put Owen or whoever you want back on the bridge. And now you have the Baryonyx captured. Owen is dealing with the dino, and then you have the pilot or the captain in the ship ready to go. But yeah, this set is so good. Like, for only 308 pieces built on this huge boat piece, they did not waste any room or any piece. They utilized absolutely everything in this set. This is a fantastic set. With how simple it is, nothing looks unfinished. Yeah, some of these could be better looking, but honestly, it's not bad. This is a great set. Easily a 4 out of 5. Honestly, I might even give it a 5 out of 5. The Baryonyx in the boat, the size also is kind of funny because this boat is way too small to transport a dinosaur his or her size. Like, the tail goes like 1,000 feet off the boat over here. And then, but yeah, like the boat is not made for a dinosaur this big, but I do like the concept they were going for. But yeah, I just really like this set. Even though this whole wave had no new dinosaurs, I think the wave is actually a lot better in person than they seem to be. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. That will help me out a ton, and I will see you guys in the next video.